Now, once you have done your SWOT analysis and you go choose your E, then you need to know which platform are you going to start with. You cannot start with all platforms. It's good. You can start with all, but I suggest that you start with one or choose one that is actually aligned with your content. So now, based on your SWOT analysis and your 3 E's, that's when now you can say, I think my content is suitable on this specific platform. So we have a list of platforms here, social media platforms, and I think you should understand them. So the first platform we have here is Facebook. Facebook, what is the main power for Facebook? Facebook is actually for community groups and paid ads. If you are one of those people who want to create a community is a certain niche or a group of people that believe in a certain thing. For example, I have a group on Facebook that I call Creators Hub. It's for people who are creators. So we talk about content creation in that group. And please make sure that you are part of it. Join and be part of us, because I believe you are also a creator. So if you think that whatever content that you're producing requires other people as well to be part of it, then I'll say start with Facebook. Facebook is the easiest, because for me, I started on Facebook. I feel like Facebook has more people than any other platforms, and even the people from the villages, they use Facebook because it's cheap and it's easy. It's not complicated like Instagram. So the main purpose for Facebook for me that I have discovered is that it's very effective when it comes to creating communities and groups. I'm not saying any other content is not good, but I think for me, what I've seen is that it's good for community building. But you can still create any other content. So now, if your content is long form, if you want to talk about something for a long time, maybe from 1 minute to 15 minutes, then it's YouTube. And make sure that your content is about something that will stay longer, because Facebook is about building credibility. Ask yourself, is your content going to be relatable or valuable even after 50 years from now on? Well, 50 years is a lot. Maybe let's say 10 years. If yes, then go document it on YouTube and talk about that content, right? But also, if your content is more educational, then YouTube is also part of the platform that you should be considering. It's for long content and also to establish authority. So on YouTube, we talk about a specific thing that you understand better, right? So now, for the third one is TikTok. TikTok, fast engagement and virality. TikTok is all about going viral and just to get fast engagement and to grow fast. Like, for example, if your content is about dancing, then you can use TikTok. Or following trends, you can use TikTok. This for short period of time, because your video can trend today, but next year it won't trend. So it's not the same as YouTube. So with TikTok, is for viral content, trends, and all this content that will stay for short time period, right? So I use my TikTok to just create skits content, but now I just rebranded. So I also put a very short form content, educational content, the same as this. And then Instagram, the fourth one, visual branding and community building. So with Instagram is more of visuals. So when people go to your profile, I'll show an example with mine. This is how it looks. You can see that this is visual. You see black and yellow. You see there has to be colors, there has to be colors, your brand colors. And we'll talk about this on the other courses on how to brand yourself. But for now, just know that Instagram is more of visuals, showing things, right? So if you want to use your story, a long form, and it's for short form as well. It's not a long form. So Just make sure that it's branded, their colors is visual, and also you want to build. So I would say if your content is about educating people, Instagram is one of them. But the way you educate, use edutainment. Make sure that people can be able to be educated within a short period of time. Also, make sure that within your content there are visuals. People can visually see what you're trying to say. And obviously, the last one, which is X or Twitter, is for thought leadership and trends. And also, just to add, here you can also establish your authority as someone who understands something using text or threads, right? This is when now you can talk about how to do specific things to establish that thought leadership and also following the trends, what is trending now, and engaging with other people. Twitter is more of engagement than visuals compared to Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. This is more based on engaging with people, coming up with thought-provoking type of content, to using threads, or also educational content as well, but using threads, not videos. So I would say pick one or two platforms and dominate before you expand. Like I said, I started with Facebook and I ventured into Instagram, then TikTok and YouTube. But like I said, it depends on what type of content you're trying to create, right?